From Creamer Media in Johannesburg, this is the Real Economy Report. The Gautrain recorded 20,000 passenger trips on the first day of operations between Tshwane and Johannesburg, which opened on August 2nd, adding to the Sandton Tambo International Airport link, which has been operational since June 2010. Engineering News Deputy Editor Irma Fenter takes a closer look at the start of operations of Phase 2 of the R26.4 billion project.
Bombela Concession Company CEO Jerome Govender says he is very pleased with the initial ridership figures for the Tshwane and Johannesburg line, adding that he is grateful Gautengers have taken to the system. Bombela operates the Gautrain system and will do so for the next 15 years. While Bombela says its initial targets have been met by the 20,000 rail passengers a day recorded on August the 2nd, the Gauteng government is hopeful ridership will ramp up to 108,000 passengers a day by the end of January. So far it appears as if Sandton, Hatfield and Centurion stations have the most feet passing through, with the Sandton bus service carrying the most passengers of all the station bus services. Govender says Bombela was unsure how busy Centurion would be and that it did not expect the high number of passengers it saw the 2nd of August. Govender adds that Bombela will continue to run a number of 8-car trains during peak periods instead of the normal 4-car trains to ensure it catered to commuter demand. The opening of the second phase of the Gautrain saw nothing of the congestion punctuating the ribbon cutting on the first phase of the rapid rail link last year, with long queues of passengers waiting at ticket vending machines to buy their gold travel cards, for example. The situation was likely not repeating owing to the fact that all the stations opened 4 days ahead of the opening, enabling commuters to familiarize themselves with the Gautrain environment and to buy their gold cards long before they jumped on the train. Bombela also employed 200 stewards to aid passengers, in addition to the customer service and security staff already available at the stations. Last year also saw peak traffic during weekends as families made a day of travelling on the Gautrain. To cater for an expected repeat performance, Bombela will run trains at 20-minute intervals between 9 and 5 until the end of August, instead of the normal 30-minute intervals. However, despite Bombela's preparations for the opening of the second phase of the system, Govender says it is inevitable that problems will crop up as passengers move through the new system. He emphasizes that the passenger experience remains pivotal to Bombela's success and that commuters should engage with the operating company, indicating what they believe will add value to their experience. The final stretch of the Gautrain from Rosebank Station to Park Station in Johannesburg's central business district is expected to open by the end of the year.
Other news making headlines this week: Ekurhuleni unveils its Aerotropolis growth and development vision. A drawing management program improves file management, and corruption and a lack of business integrity continue to challenge consulting engineers. Ekurhuleni Mayor Mondli Gungubele says that the Gauteng city, which is home to Tambo International Airport, is aspiring to emerge as an aerotropolis and will place efficient logistics and communications at the very center of its strategic economic and development planning.
We realize that we are strategically located in the sense that we are a host here to an international airport which is amongst the 2 best in Africa. Which is in touch with best airliners in the world, and the very same city is a host to what we view as a real hub of Africa.
Software developer Acron Software has launched ProDraw, a drawing management program to better manage the drawing and file management activities of consulting engineers.
Yeah, one of the main outputs of any consulting engineering practice is the drawings that they produce. And the drawing management module was designed specifically to manage the drawings, both on the drawing administration side, being issues and control over sort of who's got what, making sure that all the latest revisions are going to the contractors and things. And on the other hand, it will also manage all the files, the drawing files, by taking access away from CAD operators and designers and engineers, in that the system will save and retrieve the files. That prevents the classic situation where you accidentally overwrite the drawing.
Corruption and a lack of business integrity in South Africa remain a significant concern for consulting engineers, says consulting engineering firm SSI.
Well, the major challenge, I think, which affects everybody is corruption, and the way that corruption works its way into the whole tendering process, awarding process, payment processes and so on, and that needs to be eradicated. The second major challenge is education, the quality of education, and building that middle order of engineering experience and knowledge. It's going to take some years. It's a worldwide problem. It's not only a South African problem. But we're going to have to put an awful lot of time and money into training people and building experience.
That's Creamer Media's Real Economy Report. Join us again next week for more news and insights into South Africa's real economy.